Hi everyone, I'm Letty, this is Letty Sparkle, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here then welcome, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy it then please don't forget to subscribe and like my videos so you know you like this content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So without any further ado, let's get straight into today's video. In today's video we're going to be going through my concealer collection. I didn't really think I had that many concealers. I was kind of, I thought I'll get them all out, see how many I have, and then if I don't have enough then I can do a different video. But actually I did have enough. So this makeup look will be up on my IGTV, so I'll pop my link to my Instagram here so you can go and follow me on there so you can have a look and watch this video. It's not a talking video, it's just literally a straightforward makeup tutorial kind of video. So if you want to see that then please follow me on Instagram, which should be up in the next few days as well. So concealers, so let's go. So I'm going to start with the ones that I like the least, or that I don't really use, that sort of thing, and go from there. And I've just noticed I'm missing one, which I have a feeling Elsie has stolen. Let me just check. Okay, yes, she has stolen it. Actually, I think I gave it to her because I can't wear it because it's not very good. So anyway, so I'll start with the ones that I like the least and ones that I haven't worn in a while, so I can't really remember, and go from there. So I've got a couple of these. These are like, they're called concealers, but I would never, it's too dry to go underneath my eyes. So this is from Lord & Berry, and it's a Conceal Stick. Now, it's like a crayon, and it's like, it's really actually soft when you put it on your skin, but it just, I don't know, I've never ever used it as concealer. So it just doesn't, kind of when I blend it in, it literally blends into nothing. So there's no like coverage or anything. And it's a Conceal It crayon concealer in colour beige. So I've never used this as concealer. I've never really used it apart from to like straighten out my brows when I've needed to, but other than that I've not really used it. So the next one I've got here that I don't really like and don't use is this one here. This is a Model's Own Tea Tree Hela Concealer. It's okay, I think I bought it for my £20 for full face of makeup under £20 challenge. There we go, that one there. And it's okay, it says it smells, this is really old to be fair, I should probably check it out. Oh, I got it on my nose. This is an Almond 04. I think it was an okay concealer, but it's like, it's an okay consistency. I don't know, I can't really remember it to be honest. But I never ever, flick it. I never ever like gravitate towards it and stuff, so I don't know. Not great really. This is the Benefit Boying Concealer. Now I got this, I think I got this in a gift set for Christmas a couple of years back. And it's kind of like a cream concealer like this. Now this is very old. It's not unnecessarily great. So I've got a light shade and a darker shade. I used to love their the Benefit Eraser concealer. That was amazing. This is very drying. It used to crease as hell on my skin. It was not very nice at all. Let me just get a wipe because I've got makeup all over my hands now. So yeah, again, I don't really use that one. I should really chuck it out because it is quite old. But I keep it for things like this. So I don't know if they've changed the formula of this because I think there's a new one out. And I think there's a cream one out as well, like a liquid one, like a creamy one in a tube. So I think there is a new one out. So yes, I might try it when I'm out of mine, no buy a couple of months. So yeah, but this one, not great as far as I remember. What's next? I don't have many old ones. I have a lot of the same ones. So let's go to this one. This is the PS My Perfect Colour Liquid Concealer. This was I think like £2 from Primark. And this is actually alright for the price of it. I mean, I never pick it up because I don't, to be honest. It's very light for me now. But it's an alright concealer for the price. It's, and again, I don't gravitate towards it, so I don't pick it up very often. Can't really remember what I thought of it, to be fair. So I'll link the video down below, or up here somewhere for this video if you want to see it. But so it's medium coverage. It's got vitamin E and aloe vera. I remember it being okay, and you know, because it was £2, I really didn't care, so it was like, okay, that's great. So yeah, not bad, I think. And then I've got, this is, I can't even see the writing, this is how old it is. This is pretty empty, and I've just kept it to do a video like this. And this is the collection Lasting Perfect Concealer. This is a brilliant, really good concealer. It's like, I think it costs like £2.99, £3.99. It's very affordable, and for the affordability, it's a really good concealer. If you can't afford to spend, like, you know, loads of money on a concealer, I would recommend this one. It's a very good one. But yeah, so not bad for the price. It is empty, so I have used it up. It's just been sat in my drawers waiting for me to either do an empties video or do something like this. But yes, not a bad concealer. Next we'll go to, oh, this is kind of higher end. I'm going to kind of keep the higher end one to the end. So let's go to affordable makeup. So I have 3 of these. I have two C7s and one C8 in the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This is the original one. One of them is empty. Again, I've kept it for an empties video, and the other 2 are not. So this is an amazing concealer. Again, from the price point, I think it's £4. I'm not sure if it's gone up in price at all recently, but it's used to, when I bought them, it was £4. So again, very affordable. And it's a nice concealer. It's not as good as Tarte Tape Shape or the Jouer concealer or Too Faced Born This Way, which actually is in here. Where is my Too Faced? Found it. Found it. Sorry. So yeah, so it's not as good as the higher end ones, but it's not a bad substitute if you can't afford the higher end ones. It is a good concealer. It's I like the coverage of it. And yeah, it's very full coverage. I like it. It's not bad. Sticking to the Revolution theme, I've also got the Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. I've got again a video on this, comparing it with this one side by side, so I'll link that down below. And again, it's a medium to full coverage concealer. It's nice. I've got C8 as well on this one. And again, this one's pretty full. I've not gravitated towards more. I prefer this one a little bit more than this one. This is hydrating, so it's not as full coverage, I find, on me. So I do prefer this formula against that one, to be honest. But I would use this. I still use it. I think I used it. No, I didn't use it today. No, I think I did. I think I did use it today, and it looks fine. There's no problems there at all. I quite like it. It is nice, but I just prefer this one a little bit more. But again, for the price point, I think this is a bigger tube. This one you get 13 grams, and this one you get 4 grams. So I think this one was like, I want to say like £8, maybe £7, something like that. I'll link everything down below, obviously. But yeah, so it's a nice concealer. But yeah, so again, I prefer this one over this one. And then they've also released a Revolution Conceal and Define and Infinite, can't speak today, Infinite Concealer. It says it's Longwear, crease proof with niacinamide, I can't say that, Infinite Courage. So the reason I was going to use this one today, but the reason is because I got the wrong shade. It's very light on me. Well, actually, probably wasn't gonna. It probably would have been fine. But I was meant to use this one, actually. I forgot, so I'm a bit annoyed. But this is a good concealer. It's very full coverage. I don't know if it's as long wearing as they say. I've never tested it for 16 hours. Maybe I will do. Do get up early and put makeup on, and then see how it lasts throughout the day. So it's crease proof. That's a very big statement to make, isn't it? But again, it's a good concealer. I've done a first impression on this, I think. I'll link it down below. But yeah, it's okay. I think it's very similar to these as well. So I think it's very similar to the rest of the Makeup Revolution. So it kind of goes in the family quite nicely. I love the packaging of these, by the way. The rose gold lids and the tubes I really like. And the doe applicator, I like that for a concealer. Really like that. This one's a little bit bigger, but it comes with 5 mils, this one says, instead of grams. But yeah, again, I do like these concealers, and I would keep buying them because they're so affordable that I don't mind spending the money when they are pretty good quality for the money. Next is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Full High Coverage Concealer. This concealer is really nice, very, very nice actually. Again, it's very affordable. I got the complete wrong shade for myself. This is so, so white compared to what I would normally wear. Ordering online sometimes is probably the worst pick of concealer and foundation I've ever made by buying that. Again, I have a first impressions on this. I'll pop them down below. I can't link that many cards on here. But again, this is a really good concealer. It's actually very, very good. I just wish I had the right shade. So I will be buying the right shade and I can let you know. Another one that I don't have here with me is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I was so disappointed in that concealer. It's very liquidy, it's not full coverage. I don't like it. And I love, love, love the foundation, which is very funny. But yes, so that one I don't recommend. It's not very good. So next one, I've got the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. Again, this is a very, very good concealer. I use it quite often. It's very good consistency. It's very similar to the other four that I just mentioned. So they're very similar consistency, very similar product, and I really do like this. This doesn't crease any more than any other does. Again, the shade's a little bit light for me now, so I could probably do with a darker shade. But other than that, it's a very good concealer. It's probably on the higher end. I think this is about £9–10 possibly. I can't quite remember, but yes, I've had it quite a while. But I do like this. I do recommend it. I think it is a good product. So yes, that's a good one. And one I bought recently for my letters of my name challenge. So I basically did a full face of makeup only using products that started with L. So this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. Or High Definition stands HD, stands for High Definition. Anyway, this is in colour creamy beige. So this, and when I apply it in real life, it looks very, very orange, and then when you blend it in, it kind of goes into this lovely colour. I really, really like this. The only thing I don't like about this is the packaging. I'm not keen on this brush thing that comes with it, and you have to, I don't like it. Much prefer if it was in a tube, but it's a very, very good concealer. Again, very good quality for the price. Is only £4.99, £5.99, something along those lines. Again, it'll be linked down below. This is a very, very good concealer. They do different shades. They even do contouring things with this. So I really, really like this. Very, very good. On to my high-end ones now. So I'll go from, oh, which one's my favourite? That's hard, isn't it? So I'll start with the Nars. So I've got the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I mean, if you haven't heard of this, then what the hell have you been? This used to be the holy grail of all concealers a few years back. Before Tarte Shape came out, this is what everyone used to go on about on YouTube. I have it in my very much winter shade. I don't have it in my summer shade. This is like £23, so it's quite expensive. It is a really, really good concealer. Very good concealer. I would say out of all my like concealers, high-end ones, probably my least favourite, but not because it's not good, just because I like the others more. But it's still a very good concealer. So yeah, if you like, I would say it's like medium to full coverage. I wouldn't say it's necessarily full coverage. You can build it up. But yeah, I do like it. It's a good concealer. The next one I have is this one. This is from Nuksin. Once upon a time, I was a Nuksin rep. And that will be a story that I will tell later on in life. But this concealer was very expensive. I can't remember how much it was now, but for the amount you get, it was very, very expensive, and it's not good. I don't like it at all. It says it's full coverage. It never agreed on my eyes. I used to put it on with my fingers, with brushes, with sponges, everything I tried, and I did not like it. Yeah, no, I don't like it, don't recommend it. So next we have Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This stuff is freaking amazing. I don't particularly like it when I've got a full face of makeup on, which is very strange. I like this for when I'm not putting makeup on. If I'm not putting makeup on, I'll put a little tiny bit of this, and I mean a tiny, tiny amount, under my eyes, and it just basically gets rid of my dark circles and I look good. If I'm not wearing a makeup, this is what I will do if I want to cover up the bags. This is incredible, but for some reason I don't really like it on makeup. Maybe I should do it under the makeup as a primer almost, and then pop a concealer on top. I just think it looks better with natural skin. It kind of just makes your skin look beautiful. Really like this. I would recommend this. I might do a video on this. Let me know if you want to see that. But yes, I do recommend it. For me, I just don't know why I don't like wearing it with makeup. I prefer it when I'm kind of doing my no makeup days, where I actually don't wear any foundation. I just put a little bit of this under my eye and I'm ready to go. And a little bit of mascara, obviously. But yeah, so I do really like this. Let me know if you want to see that video. So, we are going to the top 3 of my collection, which are these 3. Now, clearly I have a lot of Tarte tape shapes, and I have chucked a couple away already. So I always get light medium. This kind of suits me when I'm at my lightest, and it kind of almost, I can get away with it pretty much until I'm on my darkest, just about. This is an amazing concealer. This is, yeah, we all know Tarte tape shape. They started the big doe applicator thing. It's just a very, very good concealer. The consistency of it is lovely. I haven't used it very often actually recently. I've been kind of gravitated towards others. But it does not take away to how amazing this concealer is. I do love it. It is and will be probably my top 3 forever. But yeah, so love this one. I do think the top end ones are better than all the other cheaper ones. I think if you've got the money and you can afford and you want to splurge, I would highly recommend these 3 in my collection, because these are the ones that I will repurchase over and over again because they are good, although they cost quite a lot of money. So this one's about £22 if you get it directly from their website. They always have offers on when it's on sale and stuff, so they always do that on Tarte.com. I get mine normally from QVC. I get it with a sponge and I pay £28, and that includes shipping, I think, and I normally do it over 3 instalments so I can pay it off a bit lower. But this is a very, very good concealer. I will highly recommend this. Amazing. This is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. Again, this is an amazing concealer. It's slightly cheaper than the Touch Tip. It's £16. So if you can only afford one, I would buy this one because it is cheaper and it's more affordable. And it's amazing. The consistency of it is slightly thicker than the consistency of Tarte Tape Shape. But it's just, the coverage of this is amazing. It's so good. I haven't worn it in ages because I've been too light for it. It's quite a dark shade. I got this in the summer last year, so I will start wearing it again because I am darker now. Got a little bit of a tan during lockdown, but this is a very, very amazing concealer. And it's, although it's expensive, I actually think it's £16 is not that bad for like a higher end product, considering the Nars one's 23, this one's 22, the Tarte Tape Shape, and this one is 16. At least it was last time I bought it, so I'll again link everything down below. But yes, I love this one. Again, highly recommended. And then my favourite at the moment, my top, if I had to pick one, I would pick this. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Super coverage, it says, and it bloody is for super coverage. It's amazing. I love this concealer. I can only really wear it in the summer because, again, this shade's slightly dark for me. So it is, I bought it in the summer when I was tanned. So I would definitely buy, this is in light medium. This is in light beige. And I just love this concealer. It is the best concealer I've ever used, I think. And yeah, and I will repurchase this one again. I will probably repurchase this, and I will repurchase my winter shade with this as well, because it is amazing. You get a lot more product in this one than you do in these as well, so a lot more product. I think this one's £21 or £24, something like that, so it is on the higher end of the pricing. I'm pretty sure it's 21. Let me just check. So 22, 25... 25, so it's about £25. It was quite expensive. I think I got it for 21 because I got it in the sale. Oh, it was like 20% off or something like that when I got it. Let's just see. See, it's 22 and look fantastic plus delivery. It's, yes, so it's quite an expensive one, but I do highly recommend it. It is worth the hype. It's an amazing concealer. I hope someone does this, like a dupe for it, that's cheaper. But I do love this concealer. Yeah, I can't really say anything else about it because it is a bloody good concealer. So yes, so that's my collection. It's not very big actually. A lot of them were repeated. There's a few duds in there, a few ones that I've not really picked up. There's a few duds in there, not ones that I've not used in a long time. So I should really chuck them out. So this actually is a great series for me getting rid of stuff. So I did empty a couple of my foundations. You'll be happy to know I chucked them away. So I'll do the same with the ones that I'm not using here. I've mentioned them now, you know what I think about them, so I no longer need to keep them if I'm not using them and if they're old. But so yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye. Mwah.